Who were the Sumerians? The Sumerians were an ancient civilization that emerged in Mesopotamia, the modern-day southern Iraq around 4500 BCE. They are considered one of the earliest known civilizations in human history, and today we're going to learn all about them. So let's get started. Sumerian civilization, major contributions. Before we explore lesser-known facts, let's discuss their major contributions. 1. Cities. The Sumerians were among the first people to build cities. Some of the earliest and most notable Sumerian cities include Uruk, Ur-Lagash, and Eridu. These cities became centers of trade, culture, and government. 2. Writing system. They invented cuneiform writing, which is considered one of the earliest writing systems. Sumerian scribes recorded information on clay tablets using a wedge-shaped tool. This system allowed for record-keeping, literature, and the spread of knowledge. 3. Government. The Sumerians established organized governments with kings who ruled over the city-states. They developed a system of laws and appointed officials to maintain order and collect taxes. For laws, they created some of the earliest legal codes, such as the Code of Ur-Nammu, which dealt with issues like theft, marriage, and labor. These laws, though harsh by modern standards, provided a foundation for future legal systems in Mesopotamia. 5. Mathematics. The Sumerians used a base 60 number system. This may have originated from their need to divide the day into smaller units for timekeeping purposes. We still use 60 seconds in a minute and 360 degrees in a circle. Likely a legacy of the Sumerian influence. 6. Architecture. The Sumerians were skilled architects and built impressive structures. Ziggurats, which were step pyramid temples dedicated to their gods, are among their most iconic creations. Now let's move on to the lesser-known facts about the Sumerians. 1. They wrote the first known work of literature. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a Sumerian epic poem that tells the story of the legendary king Gilgamesh. Written in Sumerian cuneiform script, it is considered the oldest known epic poem in the world. It predates Homer's Iliad and Odyssey by over a millennium, and includes the world's first known flood narrative. 2. They had sewer systems. The Sumerians, particularly the city of Ur, had advanced urban planning. They built sewers and drainage systems to carry away wastewater and solid waste. This sophisticated infrastructure was far ahead of its time. 3. They invented the 12-month calendar. The Sumerians divided the year into 12 lunar months. This lunar calendar was not only used for agricultural purposes, but also to determine the timing of religious festivals and events. 4. They practiced early chemistry. The Sumerians engaged in rudimentary forms of chemistry and medicine. They experimented with various herbs, minerals, and other substances to find cures for illnesses. This early alchemical practice laid a groundwork for later developments in the field. 5. They had a word for freedom. The Sumerian word amagi has been interpreted to mean freedom or liberty. It appears in a historical record about the cancellation of debts, suggesting that the concept of freedom was important to their society. 6. Music was a big part of their culture. The Sumerians enjoyed music, and they had various types of musical instruments, including lyres and drums. Music played a significant role in their religious ceremonies and daily life, and it was also used for entertainment. 7. They were skilled astronomers. The Sumerians were observant of the night sky and kept detailed records of planetary movements, the phases of the moon, and even eclipses. Some scholars believe that they had a rudimentary understanding of astronomy and may have used their knowledge for religious and agricultural purposes. The Sumerian civilization thrived for several centuries, leaving behind a rich legacy of cultural and intellectual achievements. Their contributions to mathematics, law, literature, and science had a profound impact on the ancient world and laid the foundation for subsequent Mesopotamian civilizations such as the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. The exact decline of the Sumerian civilization is not well understood, but it is believed that a combination of factors, including environmental changes, internal conflicts, and external pressures from neighboring cultures, may have contributed to the end of their independent city-states. Nevertheless, Their influence on Mesopotamian history and subsequent civilizations remains significant. Thank you for watching.